Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight it is Five Nights at Freddy's Management Wanted. Things are slightly different to usual. I am hosting this locally on my machine because Atmos does not have all the mods we are after compatible with it. So hopefully everything goes well and Charlie's able to connect. But who knows, really? We are looking at building a restaurant today. And we have a lot of new mods to help us with that. This is not our attempt at a Pizzaplex just yet. We have the Chuck E. Cheese mod, which adds a lot of arcade machines, all sorts of animatronics, and I believe some new blocks, if I can find them, like some new decor blocks, yeah. There's a Dance Dance Revolution machine, which is very nice. There's a piano. If I can break it, good. There's lots of stuff in that for machines and such. We've also added Let's Do It, Let's Do Farm and Charm, and the bakery one. We've got Farmer's Delight, Half and Home. I believe we added those for the food items, right?
Yeah.
Like replaceable food and kitchen stuff, which is very nice. I think that's more Chuck E. Cheese stuff. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Chuck E. Cheese stuff. Yet another Five Nights at Freddy's mod, or FNAF. Which adds... Well, new doors and walls. Little plushies and cupcakes and a vending machine. Okay, I like the look of that. What else? Oh, I like the Yafna Foxy. I think they're very cute. Where's the main stage? Ah, yes. We've got Bonnie, the bunny rabbit. We've got Freddy Knife Bears. Har 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 har. And the Chica Jockey. Yes. Lockers. Ah, nice. This also adds a somewhat working generator system, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Is this block for generator? Yeah, that's generator block. So the generator gives off a redstone signal. And other than that, I have no clue how it works. But that's a redstone-based security door. It's quite that. Oh, and new signs. I like the sign. They definitely were not lying about it being like in the style of Minecraft. I think I prefer the Management Wanted designs for most stuff, but this has its charm for sure.
Yeah.
I do like the amount of extra decorations and stuff it adds as well. That'll be very handy to have. Oh! More balloon options. A lot more arcade options. Very nice. Apparently sinks are too expensive, and they've got glass doors on all the bathroom stalls. Okay, Fazbear Entertainment, that's a bit too far, I think. So yeah, that's the FNAF 1 restaurant, according to FNAF. And I think it does a good job, this showing off kind of what the stylistic kind of differences are between the two, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of extra pieces, tables, all sorts, but it's just going to be nice to have. Oh my god, you can honk the poster! I like that. Speakers, very nice. More present options. It's really just a lot more options in general, and I appreciate that. What else have we got? Oh, that's a lot of the FNAF blocks, actually. Okay. And a lot of decorations. Cool. The Buddy Project adds some cool shit too, I think. If we want to do a diner themed thing, we have a lot of options for booths from the Buddy Project. I appreciate that. I think the diner aesthetic is underrated. Freezer. Hold on. Yeah, it's the Buddy Project that adds all the toilet stuff. Hold on a fucking second. Is this... What is this door reminding you of?
The Pizzaplex?
Well, it's labelled the Mega Soft Serve Plex door. So I like that there is a Pizzaplex door that we can just sort of use now. But I don't want to say we should start on the Pizzaplex yet until 1.4 is out, because that'll add even more cool shit, god damn it. Ah, god. It's so tough to decide. I'm realising now I've not actually shared this stream anywhere. It might be an idea to at least put the link in a couple places. I've posted that in a couple places, including Discord, so that should be solid to go now. So what are we thinking? I kind of want to do something using all the lunar stuff from the Buddy Project. Like a Freddy in Space restaurant, because we've got a nice looking lunar stage. And we've got a lot of, like, background stuff. What else is there lunar stuff wise? I can't wear the bodyguard uniform because it's a 3-pixel one. That's annoying. Oh, so that cloth section's for dressing up for the key animatronics. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I swear there is some sort of lunar lander cut out. There we go. And seeing as it's F plus B, I'm assuming that's meant to be Freddy and Bonnie. Or, since it's from the Buddy mod, probably Freddy and Buddy instead. Junior's puppet's very weird and creepy to me. It's a decent design, I like it, but I don't think it's a fit for a children's restaurant. I think it looks more like a nightmare-style animatronic. So what are we thinking this is going to be here, layout-wise?
I'm not sure.
Should we start from the front and work our way back?
Yeah.
What door do we want to use for the entrance? Because I think they're all 3 wide, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've got a soft spot for the diner door now. We do kind of have a matching booth for a lot of the doors now. Because, like, if we use the red one, There's a red booth we can use. And if we use like a purpley pinky one, there's a pink booth we can use. Or purple. So, entrance, 2 doors, what are we thinking near them then? We need a dining area. Do we just want it to lead straight out into the dining area? Or do we want to have a bit of a front entrance area?
We could probably do with an entrance spot.
I like the idea of going from like having one on either side to being nice and centralized. What we could do is, because one of my favourite things about any Freddy's location that we've seen is the Pizzaplex having a fucking statue, or having multiple statues even. No, that's regular. God damn you. Spring. Bonnie statue. There we go. Nah, not a fan of that fence method. We need some way to stop the kids from running up and messing with them. But I am unsure what we would use for that. No, that doesn't really work too well. Oh! I do quite like the look of the barred stained glass. And consider how tiny children are, that's going to be enough to stop them. Hello, Advocate and Adenerel Pink Goat. I have no clue how to pronounce that last name, so I am not even going to bother trying. Welcome to the stream. I am assuming Advocate found this because it's in Discord and the server Pink Goat found it from Twitter, probably. Either way, welcome. Alternatively, apart from kind of along this back wall here, boom, those are still accessible. That's a
Do you
bit.
think Fazbear Entertainment cares about the men's code?
I think that one's a bit excessive, though, isn't he? And also visible from outside the door, whereas with the way I've put them, they aren't really. That's a Chica stand. I want a Chica soap dispenser. Perfection. So I suppose this main sort of area here is going to be the dining area since it's right next to the bathroom, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
What are we wanting to do table-wise? Are we wanting to use regular tables, booths, wherever the fuck these fancy tables came from? I don't know.
I tend to use a mix of tables and booths.
What we could potentially do is have the stage up at this end. Even have maybe a bit of a corner stage thing going on. Because I don't think we've seen that many locations with a stage in the corner. It's mostly like in the center, isn't it?
Like that?
Yeah. It's quite a large stage, but it does give us a lot of room for decorations and the like.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how I feel about the lunar booth because it's a kind of an awkward colour, in my opinion.
Hmm.
I don't really think we've got a table that matches well with it. So are these the black light designs for those? Or what do you want to call it? Yeah, black light. Damn. Those do look pretty nice. I'm thinking a large arcade sort of prize countery area over here, maybe.
Where are we putting the kitchen then?
Well, I'm not sure. The kitchen. me, I'd want the kitchen sort of behind the dining area along here. You know what I mean? So it comes straight out into the dining area.
Hmm.
Huge fucking tailor thing that
So this is hopefully going to do a decent job representing a small walk-in freezer of some kind. So I'm going to have freezers full of stuff, like smaller ones, and shelves. And make the floor of iron blocks as well.
Happy streamer.
Hello.
Well, love, la la la.
I don't know why my music stopped a bit ago. I'm going to restart that.
FNAF Management Wanted, featuring Wanted Management.
No.
Yes.
What am I... What am I punching?
Huh?
There's some kind of invisible entity here.
Where?
Right in front of me.
Oh dear.
Take
Is
a step
that one
back.
of the new items you're placing down?
I
Hold on.
don't think so, no.
Hold on. I can mark them. Huh?
Yeah! They've moved now, but they're definitely there.
Is it a phantom?
That's my
Is it
own
Anton?
guess. No, because they're the first one to run sort of them, right? What the fuck? Shadow
Oh.
Bonnie! From yet
Guess they're
another
here now.
FNAF mod. Okay, that confused the fuck out of me, but that's another example of FNAF just having something really cool for no fucking reason.
It started flying.
Damn.
Is he up trapped the is he up trap in the game yet? In the mod.
Yap trap? What do you mean yap trap?
Scrap trap.
Yes, he's been in forever.
Well, I've never seen him used. Wonder why that is.
So we're doing a little stage of the arcade. Who do we want on it?
Popcorn.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna just put Sparky there.
I mean, obviously. Sparky's kind of a goat. But we'd want to have him scented, but we can't really do that. Actually, no, we can.
Actually, he's a dog, jackass.
I was doing the exact opposite, so now it's off-center again. It is quite a big stage for just one animatronic, but fuck it, Sparky deserves it.
We can put stuff on it to make it night to justify it being that big.
Like his own little lunar lander?
Anti-Chromity was doing the exact same thing with the stage, but backwards, cancelling out the action.
That's actually applicable here. Mad work. Ooh.
Oh? Vent from kitchen?
If we have a room here somewhere, we can have the vent connect into it.
That's my favourite vocal feminization technique. Vent from kitchen, kitchen from vent.
God damn it, Sean.
Who the hell's the blue bear?
It's Freddy Frostbear!
Why is he frosted?
How do you not know Freddy Frostbear, fake FNAF fan?
Mr. Frostbear.
Fakest FNAF fan I ever did see.
Did see.
We'll want a prize counter somewhere in the arcade, won't we?
Why has Matt Rose just commented ZF37?
I don't know. Hello, Evan Afton.
That's cool. Oh, it's the real Evan Afton. Cry.
What? Right, we are gonna want mainly Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, but we can throw in some Sparky, seeing as he is here. Is there a Sparky plush? I don't think there is. That's annoying, no Sparky rare.
What if Sparky?
And we can't even have Brother anymore. That's stupid and annoying.
What if Sparky never appeared in the FNAF movie? Could he, like the world where his canonicity never, where his custody never opened up?
He's still not canon.
In any FNAF universe.
I mean, other than the movie, but he's definitely not canon to the games. And, I mean, I guess it's questionable whether he's canon to the movie or just an Easter egg.
Why is it questionable if the suit appears?
Ella from the fourth closet appears in the form of a spring-lock suit. Does that mean that Vanessa's a fucking robot?
It at the very least means that that iteration of that character in the movies is in the movies.
Something appearing does not necessarily make it canon. It is just an Easter egg.
Okay, but I think there's a difference between Ella's design being canon to the movies and Ella's design making all of Ella as a concept canon. There's less of a difference with Sparky's design appearing in the movies. Well, Sparky, even just as a character, scrapped or not, appearing in the movies, making Sparky in some form canon to the movies.
I mean, I suppose it would depend on if the creator of Sparky was involved in the film at all. Wouldn't it? Which I don't think they were consulted on it beforehand. Yeah.
What I'm saying is...
The creator of Sparky was never consulted beforehand about putting Sparky into the film. They were shocked by their inclusion. I think it's safe to say that since it's a character that Scott Cawthon doesn't own, they can't just decide to make it canon to the film universe. Well, I mean, they can, but it's questionable. They are just gonna escape again. They really are not going to stay behind the price counter at all, I don't think.
Number 10, Ben Affleck. Who's the last unproblematic or minimally problematic actor you want to see? What you would ever want to see in FNAF?
I don't fucking know. Most of them. Jack Black, I'll go with. That's a very strange question to ask out of nowhere.
It's almost like I'm trying to carry a conversation.
I mean, yeah, but that's not really a question I can just answer without, like, time, you know?
I mean, I like some thought into my conversations.
I don't know a single actor.
Yes, you do.
No.
Okay, do you expect Charlie to know enough about individual actors to be able to tell if one's problematic or not? Because you did very much specify minimally problematic.
That is a fairer point.
God, that's not very pleasant.
Who was the first character, like, when the Bite of 87 was mentioned, that you thought did it?
Foxy?
Yeah,
Quite
absolutely.
obviously.
Yeah, it's gonna be Foxy. There's not really anyone else you're gonna think of.
It's Foxy and then Freddy. And it's probably Foxy.
Thing is, I didn't think Freddy from the Bite of 87 being mentioned. I thought Freddy from people finding the handprint of a child on his face afterwards.
Okay, yeah.
Five Nights at Foxy's. Lied. Made them.
So far,
This is
so
good,
good, I
Office
think,
guy.
Layout Rise. I'm not 100% sure on where I'm on the security office. But we need to fit in a backstage area, don't we? So we're gonna have some sort of hallway running here, most likely.
An offering for a new
And we
summer
could
job.
fit the office back here, maybe?
Who's your friend?
Because if we have a backstage area and a parts and services area, what do you mean, who's my friend? Sean.
That guy there.
Which guy?
The white one.
That's Spring Bonnie.
White.
Because of a blacklight dye.
The fuck? Have some more chicken. Have some more pie. Doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried.
Do we not have some sort of lower table, like coffee table? I don't think we do.
I know someone called Coffee Table.
a stool for it might work. Yeah.
What's with the doorway over here?
Good question. I have no idea why I put that there.
Why'd you put the doorway there?
What's that room even going to be?
I mean, we are short a party room at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I suppose it could be that. So I'll say that's a party room, and I'll carve out a wee bit of space back here to have a little private stage for whoever. I like Captain Foxy. I'm gonna go with FNAF 2 Captain Foxy, sure.
2025.
Oh, are we making the party room a bit bigger then?
Yeah.
Why did they turn Foxy into a pirate? He was never a pirate. Not my pirate.
Right, so if I put Captain Foxy there, the wall does kind of need to be extended back a wee bit to fit that. That's fine. We want a table with some sort of cloth on it. I'll go with the grey checkered one. And I'll go with the regular FNAF 1 chairs. Or the party chair? Well, the party chair can actually be sat in, so I'll go with that. Cool. Okay then, I will stick a diner push door there too. Sure, why not? I'm gonna get my money's worth out of these doors. we maybe
Which
have the
Minecraft?
vent run a bit closer to the wall, so that I can potentially have some way for Captain Foxy to get out and about through the back of the stage as well.
Which Minecraft block made you happiest when it was introduced?
What?
Which Minecraft block made you happiest when they were introduced?
I don't know. I don't really... I don't care that much about specific blocks and when they're introduced, honestly.
Cherry Blossom Line and Amethysts really made... yeah.
Concrete.
Concrete. Oh,
Concrete was
yeah.
Concrete's a good one, actually, yeah. You have so many options thanks to Concrete.
Yeah, and the same
feels-
update that made the wool the better colour.
That feels like you've pulled that in a bit too much, doesn't it?
Yeah, I only did what you told me to.
Yeah.
I was more thinking along here. That way we have a 2-wide path that Captain Foxy can come down. And if we just keep it going along kind of this way. Because these vent blocks along here aren't going to be visible because of counters in the way.
I am...
I quite like the idea of sticking with the standard FNAF tile for all the like staff-only areas. Like for behind the scenes stuff, and maybe even for the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom. What do you think of the bathroom?
//set. Management wanted tile. I'm not even going to bother answering what I think of the bathroom, Sean.
Aye.
I think you can kind of guess why.
I don't know, I haven't seen them.
It's a bathroom, Sean. It's not a room I ever have a particularly strong opinion of.
Ooh. Have you ever seen a bathroom with a tiled floor, by the way? Or at least a black and white tiled floor?
Not black and white, but definitely with a tiled floor.
I don't think I've ever seen a checkered one. Hmm.
Well, yeah,
I do places
how
do that
many
in-game.
buildings have you been to that have a checkered floor?
A few. More than I've ever been in public toilets, actually. That probably makes sense.
Well, of course, if you don't go in public toilets, you're never going to encounter one with a checkered floor.
Oh yeah. It's time to eat.
Girl, go eat.
Go eat, girl.
Okay, we're obviously going to want a window for our office. I kind of like the old style look of the mesh window. desk, I'm going to do what I normally do, and I'm going to just build us a custom desk using the filing cabinets. So that I can fit a retro laptop, a fan. I'm going to use this grey fan from the FNAF mod. Button. Door button. Cool. I'm happy with the way the staff room's doing. I think we've even managed to keep it a nice, almost normal shape. I'm going to take advantage of this little corner here to add an extra room. Which is going to be a desk, chair, but no window. I'm going to put a file cabinet in one corner. And a nice spruce wood floor. Why am I doing that? I should just use the wand / set spruce planks. I believe there's an arcade carpet. Arcade carpet blue? No. Arcade carpet mixed. There we go. That's nice. And let's say entrance, dining area, arcade with prize counter, and a little manager left off to one side. I'm going to make the TL employee door. Actually, he's important. He can have a phone on his desk. And I shall make it purple for him. He also gets a retro laptop. What next? This dude's got a retro laptop. I'm going to put a wall phone. Same thing in past service / backstage and in here. He's gonna have a vintage threadbare poster, sure, and old one. Let's check some out. Oh shit! Color printing has been around since 1835? What the hell? That's old. God damn. How old? Why would we have the like old poster being black and white then? Oh, first color printer is in like inkjet and laser printing was 77. Fair enough. Right, hey, let's see here. Posters. We don't have any other vintage posters, do we? It's just that one. That kinda looks like a vintage money. So I'll have that one up too. Right, this layout's actually coming along quite nicely, I think. Oh, I know what we can do. It's actually gonna be beautiful. Do fright tiles and broken tiles. Or ruined tiles, whatever. Ruined tiles, there we go. So far, everything is looking nice. So far, at least. Now, it does make one wonder. Is there anywhere else that I could do a bit extra work without deciding on like colours of that? Because I really don't want to do that without my able builder present. I mean, I can finish walking through it at least. That looks quite nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Probably gonna be much the same background, minus the facades, because we don't have to do it like that here. A Sparky on stage. Yeah? That kind of works. Oh, so back here. I'm gonna want to use cables and limb facades. A bit more now. Luna backgrounds. This one I want to use for that, yes. Yeah, my kid sat here. That looks good to me. Now even if I leaned all the way out my seat except for the wall, and yeah, that looks good. Hello. I have mostly been working on obviously furnishing things and also stages. We had extra space back here, so I added a safe room, off camera naturally. And over here, a little office of a manager in the arcade area. My hope is that the stages are going to be the main thing that facades get used for. Because I do not want this to be a project like the fucking FNAF 4 house.
No, I don't want to abuse facades like that ever again.
Now, so what I've done is, for areas like this, I have used facades so that we can have the painted look of the lunar background on one side, but then we can go straight into the walls for the other side, because our walls are only 1 block thick. I like it that way, I prefer it that way.
Oh.
For stuff like this, or the very back blocks of the Foxy area, I've just used full blocks because we can double up the thickness of the walls along the sides and back. If we have to. Confetti carpet I like, actually.
I think if we sprinkle bedroom carpet in there so it's not so cluttered, then this could work.
Well, I was just about to use the bedroom carpet for the staff room as well.
Yeah.
Because but that's not to say you can't use it there. It's just to say I like this carpet. It is a good fucking carpet.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's a really good fit for a nice, cozy space, like a staff room or a bedroom.
I want them to add the diner booths from the movie that has, like, the pictures of the characters in the glass area here, but it's going to be tiny.
Oh, fuck, I know what you mean. That would be beautiful.
It would be like 2 pixels for the character. I don't like this fan. This fan sucks. It doesn't make the noise.
Damn, you're right, it doesn't, that's true. Okay, so I like the vintage Fredbear poster. I was really confused by it being black and white, so I did do a quick Google of when colour printing was invented. And I learned something absolutely batshit insane. 1835, apparently.
Huh. I guess it wasn't popularized until a long time after that.
Well, yeah, it was invented in 1835 using wooden blocks that you paint the ink onto, and then you press down onto whatever you want to print, kind of like a proper old school printing press. Which doesn't count, if you ask me.
So what are we using for the main walls?
I'm unsure, because we want something that contrasts well with the floor and the stage, don't we?
Yeah.
So it's got to have good contrast with the blue and the confetti.
She's hot.
I am going to say anything that will get mouldy within a couple of weeks is probably not a smart idea.
Endstone could be, like, used somewhere, because it looks like the moon.
Endstone for internal stuff I do quite like the sound of, actually. Do we want to try Endstone for, like, the party room walls?
Maybe. Not all Endstone, probably.
We can do Endstone for the bits next to the stage in the party room. Only one side of those would have to be facades, which is very nice. Okay, I think maybe start with a small room, right?
Yeah.
What do we think we should use for the inside of the safe room? This is gonna be a... Oh... I like the way Skulk looks, but you know what my problem is? That noise.
Oh well.
So, inside of a safe room is going to be really easy, and you know why I think it's going to be really easy? I think that's going to be easy as shit, because we only really have to worry about what contrasts well with a regular FNAF floor. We could just do the rotten facade for the inside of it.
We could.
I do actually quite like the idea of it being rotten. I like... An idea I maybe like a bit is using a mix of that and like the FNAF 1 style rotten walls. Because I think that black trim provides a nice bit of contrast, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if we just go straight into rotten facade bricks and... I mean, that's beautiful right there. So, hell yeah, I say. Are we gonna give that the approval? Go ahead and have me fill in the rest of the walls? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking quite nice, I feel. We could probably work our way out from there, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Like, if we know... Like, we know what we've got for one of the party room walls and what we've got for the safe room. So either that back hallway or the party room next, perhaps. Oh, I see it. I see the vision here. So, thoughts next to the end stone. Because I don't hate it necessarily. I think it looks solid. Righty. So, are we wanting the exterior of the hallway to be the same wall as the interior of the party room?
Probably, I was just thinking about making this the main wall.
Oh! I like your thinking. It does have that kind of spacey feel to it, doesn't it? Which I think does make it a good fit for essentially the Freddy and Space restaurant. I'm gonna do my usual thing of using the kitchen walls for the kitchen, but I'm gonna keep it stylistically consistent by just basically doing the same sort of pattern. Actually, fuck it, slash replace. Cyan wall. Manage route wanted black. This is no, it's like blue wall. I wonder if 1.4 will break the mods that rely on Management Wanted for a wee bit. I hope no. Because I would really like to be able to hop straight into the new version with all the mods that we're using still. Wait, is the worms facing random? Why on earth would they do that? As far as restaurant design goes, I think we are doing brilliantly so far. Like, this is a functioning restaurant, more so than a lot of FNAF locations are. I'm still very confused by the circus auditoriums and galleries and shit in sister location, like. I like the idea of a 5-block high restaurant as a new kind of standard for us. Because it does allow any animatronic to fit in, even if it's on an elevated position like a stage, with no issue. far as FNAF projects we've done together so far, I think this is probably shaping up to be my favourite. I mean, obviously the survival mode restaurants have a special place in my heart because we did those in survival mode, which is a bit harder. But this is just such a nice restaurant. I just love the way it's coming together. I think that might be all our walls in.
Yeah.
So, interior decoration next, I suppose? Or are we wanting to stick a ceiling on it? I feel like somewhat naturally the display at the front, seeing as that's visible from the outside, should be always lit. It should be, hopefully, everywhere in the building decently lit up now, shouldn't it?
Hmm.
Except, I suppose, for walk-in freezer. But that's in a unique position. I like the fan's position actually, because when it's turned on, it makes it sound kind of like there's noise in the freezer too. And I like that. Very convenient solution to help kids better understand which bathroom is which, I think. I'm gonna go put some hanging stars on each stage. Just with it being space themed and all. That stage star looks lovely, but the white on it makes me think it should be able to light up somehow. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But I don't think it does, unfortunately. The outside of the restaurant looking 100% consistent all the way around. Now, how am I going to decorate the outside? Fuck, I don't know. We are past the 2-hour mark, so decorating the outside might have to be another stream sort of thing. But yeah. Ceiling as well, I'll have to have a think about. Oh, we could do any fucking colour shingles we want, because Half and Home adds a shed load of them. That's nice. I wonder what the cyan shingles are gonna look like next to the restaurant. I don't know. Hello. I love using the worm as a funny little alien fella. I think it's cute. I don't think they'll ever add Freddy in space themed stuff here. Oh no, we're gonna hide the worm. Oh, not. Okay, that's better. Worm can still be seen. He's such a funny little fella. I love him. I like the look of that stage. Any clue? Do we want to do something similar curtain-wise for the other stages?
We could.
I love the use of the star curtain, honestly, because space theme. I think it makes good sense.
Oh.
This bro called what?
It's a reference to a funny Twitter interaction.
This bro called Matt Pat the
You know,
Nicholas Fingor.
when MatPat's saying crying all over, reading your messages again, and one dude's like, "Please don't leave us." And then someone with a Battling profile picture comes in and says, "Well, now he's definitely gonna."
I like the red curtain for Foxy's stage. I'll probably stick with the blue for Sparky because I don't think there's a brown curtain. And even if... Oh, there is a brown curtain.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm gonna eat my words and decide the brown curtain's actually good looking. Honestly, it's not awful contrast next to the blocks we've picked for the rest of the restaurant. I quite like the brown curtain. Yeah, I quite like that. That looks good. This is probably going to be where I call it for the night, honestly. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in to watch. I will see you. My next stream, I might try and stream tomorrow between work. But that'll probably end up being a solo stream, so I'll probably be playing like Ace Combat or some shit like that. It won't be more Minecraft. Well, it won't be more Minecraft because it'll be in the middle of when you're working on your project.
Yeah.
So I might as well take advantage of that to play a non-Minecraft game I enjoy, you know? Otherwise, I will see you all whenever I next see you. Next Minecraft stream is going to be... I cannot make any promises. I can only really guarantee I'll be able to stream like a day or two in advance. I was only able to like realize I can stream today, like today. So with any luck though, Tuesday will be my most consistent day that I'm available for it. But yeah, thank you all. What was that? Sorry, Sean?
To the stream, I say you're gone.
No. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next time.